this is what I say. This is the way I answer that. Look at all that you know. You can look at the world, you look at the systems, and you look at the results that you're getting from that. And you measure it against something that you can't see. Now you've invested in that which you can see, like we'll say hypothetically, like the stock market or things like that. You've invested in something that you can see, and that has failed you.
Right.
Continuously, the housing market, all these different things, it's failed. And that's something that you somewhat have the ability to control or contribute to.
Yep.
I'd say, look at that. You tried that. Now try this thing that seems to be impossible because you've invested in that and you've lost.
And it's failed, right.
So how about invest in something that's been proven? Maybe it's not been proven in your life yet, but what else do you have to lose?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't say that just just ignorantly, because I know that sometimes life gets hard. But the reality that we are now living in is that the world knows that the world system is failing.
I'm sure they're very aware.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
right.
What can you really tell me at this point?
Right.
Your system that you've now created is failing for you and everybody else. So it's like, what do you have to compare it to? So the only thing you have to rely on is faith, because that what you see hasn't happened.
It's true.
So just close your eyes.
All right. Now, I'm glad you went into the how the world system has failed and the way things are all really crazy out there right now. What's your overall take on like America right now?
Oh, you want to go there, huh?
I want to go there. I want to go there. I'm going to go there with you.
Oh, that's my girl. That's
on
fun.
America, the economy, politics, and all this stuff out there, because people are talking about it.
I believe, this is what I believe, and I believe that the person who is educating themselves on an overall from an overall perspective, that means emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually. I think that those people who are doing that, those are the ones that are going to succeed in this America. And this because you look at a culture, you have to study the culture and know what's working, what isn't. You got to understand the flow of money, because that's a big issue now.
That's right.
And if you don't understand that and you don't take time to educate yourself on how the system works in this culture, then I think that it's ultimately going to be to your demise.
Right.
I'm not the big advocate that says, well, the rich need to get richer, or the poor need to just lazy, or, we need to save the middle class. I believe the ones who are going to be successful in this American society are the ones that are taking time to invest in themselves. If I educate me, if I figure out how I can help those who are in need, and I learn how to serve and give, I think you're going to be successful. I do believe America it's the woman with the dirty dress on. I think she still is a woman, but there's a lot of her dress, her dress is just a little dirty, but she can give birth to something. She's not a man, it's just alpha, just dominant. I think she's still a woman, but I think her dress is dirty. And what's under the dress is just the people who are dirtying it up. Who she chooses to get in bed with is, and I'm going there, we going there. Who she chooses to get in bed with will determine what she gives birth to. So unless we know how to treat this woman or deal with this woman, and take what we can get and give what we can give, then, we're not going to be successful. So.
All right.
Does that answer your question?
Wow, you just that's pretty good. I'm not gonna go to Democrat, Republican.
No, it's cool. We've been there on the internet. We've been there.
Nuts right now.
We've been there. That's what.
That one's behind the camera.
Yeah,
that one's behind the camera.
Absolutely.
We're gonna save that. But the key you're saying here is for people to educate themselves.
Right, and invest in you. You are your biggest asset. We talk about assets and liabilities. You're your biggest asset. So don't rely on somebody just to teach you or make it happen for you. That's not going to happen.
So don't wait for handouts. Don't wait for anything. Go out and make it happen.
No. Farewell to the welfare system. And I don't mean just the government funding. I mean the system that says.
The mentality.
Right. Somebody's going to take care of me when I get older. Now, you believe that? Somebody lying to you. Don't believe that.
All right, cool. Hey, see, anytime we have this brother in the house, it's always live. It's
my
always
girl.
live. I love this dude.
We have great dialogue there.
Before we let you go, I'll let you just give the viewers out at home where they can get a hold of you online, Facebook, Twitter, all of that good stuff.
Okay. You can hit me up. There's a couple different places now. As far as the management level goes, BigRuckusEntertainment.com, Blockchain.com is the label that pays me, which that's just great. Facebook direct, MySpace / I'm direct. I'm not on Twitter yet. I mean, because I don't feel like I'm that important yet. So if people want to follow me, it's all good. Be on the lookout.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for coming through. You're one of my biggest dudes out here.
Appreciate it, sister.
Your music, and I'm not just saying that just because you're here. Anytime I listen to your music, you actually have something to say. It's more than just punchlines and rhymes and your delivery style and all of that good stuff. You're actually saying something, and to me, that's the most important thing in music. So I encourage you to keep up with that. God is gonna bless you, not just physically, because that's not what's important, but spiritually.
I receive it.
Your treasure will be built in heaven. It's stacking up there. I pray that that's what God does for you.
All right.
And as well as the entire family. I can't wait to meet that little
girl.
Man. And see if she really looks like you. We're gonna tell. We're gonna tell.
We know what she look like.
So thank you again for coming through.
Appreciate it, sis.
So you've been watching The Green Room with your host, Aima, and our brother, director. We'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.